Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is Brother Kwam Wa'ala. About to come at you with a quick dream testimony. You know, a dream that the Lord gave me. But before I get into that dream, I'd like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rahach Quadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops, the great millstone who teach and rule well. And Kazak Shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, as you see this picture right here, kind of it's what my dream was about, man. The missiles hitting. All right, but real quick, because it was a short dream. I was outside, and for some reason I kept looking up, and as I'm looking up, I'm noticing that the whole sky is nothing but clouds. All right, you couldn't even see no blue. All right, it was like it was thick. It was like a smoky gray, and I'm like, all right, that's something I ain't never seen that before. So I'm looking. So as I'm looking, I don't really remember seeing too much people because my main focus, was on the heavens. But I'm looking up. I see something falling through the sky, and it's like it was falling so fast. It took like some of the clouds with it as it was coming down. Like it was weird, but I'm just watching it drop, and I'm like in my head, like that's a missile. So I'm like, shit, like it's everything's about to go down. So I turn around, I run in the house, all right, and as I'm running in the house, cause I ain't gonna lie, I got a little scared. I ran in the house. I'm running up the steps, and as I'm running up the steps, I see like out my peripheral, orange fire. I guess it was the color from the fire. The windows was busting from the blast wave. But like if you look at this picture, the missile was kind of far off. It wasn't like it was like 50 feet in front of me or nothing, but it was far. And as I'm running to the top of the stairs, it was like I dove out the window through the glass and rolled onto the ground and got up, and I'm looking like, am I about to get saved or am I about to be sitting here? I just looked up. I'm looking for chariots, and I see like it was like a gray circle shape in the sky, but I couldn't tell if that was a chariot or not. But I'm just waiting to see like what's next. As I'm looking up, another missile come down, all right, and it's doing the same thing. So I'm just standing there, I'm just watching it, and that one was far off too. So I'm like, you know, I don't know. But right before it hit the ground, I had woke up. So I don't know, you know, if I made it. I don't know if I didn't, you know. But that's gonna be a mystery for now until the Lord come. And I just gotta keep doing what I gotta do to not be left here. But I just wanted to share that dream. But I'm about to I got some scriptures, you know, because Ezra's seen this day too. A lot of men seen this day, all right? But this is Second Ezra 16 and 12. It says the earth quaketh and the foundations thereof, all right? Because when them missiles hit, the scriptures say the earth shall rock to and fro like a drunkard, all right? That's how much power them missiles got that the Lord gave them, all right? Because he's also in them fires. I mean, in the missiles, because I believe it says he's in Hebrews 12 and 49, or it might be 39, Salakia, that the Lord is a consuming fire. All right. But yeah, when the missiles hit, man, it's gonna be a problem. It says the sea ariseth up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also before the Lord. All right, because even from the presence of the Lord, the elements gonna get to moving around. All right, trees gonna get to shaking, thundering, waves gonna get to roaring. All right, just imagine how it was when the people seen when they wanted to speak with the Lord. All right, But when they seen how things was when it got to thunder and stuff, they was like, nah. But before I go off. I mean, not go off, but go off into another topic. It says, and before the glory of his power, before the chariots, all right, and before these missiles, ultimately, it says, for strong is his hand, for strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, his arrows that he shooteth are sharp. Are the main missiles that's gonna be shot over here first is gonna be Putin missiles. All right, that's Satan one, the Satan two. All right, I believe he got the strongest missiles. All right, it says in the other countries, all right, the smaller countries, like it says that I believe in the book of Joel that the weak say I'm strong. All right, they got missiles too for Babylon. All right, it says, for strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, his arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss. All right, because the technology that's in the missiles is they're hypersonic, they're guided. All right, and ultimately the Lord said they're gonna hit. All right, it says when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. All right, from over there in Russia, from all the continents. All right, it says, behold, the plagues are sent. All right, once that button get pushed, all right, once the Lord put it on their mind to just say fuck it, all right, it says, behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. All right, when they come upon the earth, they're coming to a city near you. All right, it says, the fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundations of the earth. All right, because everything got to be burnt up here. All of Esau works got to be burnt up here to not ever be seen, remembered, glorified, nothing again. All right, it says, like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backwards, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return. All right, all the way from the all the plagues that the Lord is going to send, the famines, the enemies coming in like a flood. All right, and the missiles. All right, it says, woe is me. All right, that's how terrified Israel was. All right, and that's how I woke up on my dream, like, oh shit, you know. It says, who will deliver me in those days? And the people who can is Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. All right, and that's why you got to be doing constantly what you got to do to get yourself saved, to be exempt in that day. All right, because like I said, I don't know. I don't know. But this is Malachi 4:1. It says, for behold, the day cometh, thou shalt burn as an oven. All right, because the missiles get hot, hot as the sun. All right, and them ancient ovens got way hotter than the ones that we have now that only hit 500 degrees. Them ancient ovens probably hitting 1,000, you know. But it says, and all the proud, yeah, proud Esau, the wicked of our people that's too proud to bow down their ear and listen. All right, it says, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. All right, after the works of the missile, they're going to be burnt up. It says, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. All right, it's going to be nothing. All right, the even from the beast. All right, it's going to be nothing here. All right, it says, but unto you that fear my name, all right, which is his elect, it shall show the Son of righteousness arise forth with healings in his wings. All right, when the Lord come back, all right, everybody get changed. All right, because you even gotta think, because what's about to happen, man, you're gonna be looking for your big brother to come back. All right, and that's a healing. That's a relief, because you know once, especially if you found on the good side of him, all right, you he got you, all right. But it says it's Salakia, and he shall go forth and grow up as calves in the stall, all right, with nothing to worry about, all right. Well, we gonna be good, all right, as calves in the stall, growing up, especially after all that matter. It says, and you shall tread down the wicked, all right, and that's the Lord willing, you know, we be a part of that. It says, for they shall be as ashes under the soles of your feet, all right, because they're gonna be burnt up, man. It says, in the day that I shall do this, saith the Lord of hosts, all right. In that day, man, we approaching that day that all these words that are written are about to happen, all right. This is Job 5:19. It says, he shall deliver thee in six troubles. All right, and them troubles, this is the plagues of the missiles. All right, and the plagues of the famines, the plagues of the enemy, with the sword. All right, it says, yeah, in seven troubles there shall no evil touch thee, because you're gonna be, Lord willing, beamed up into the chariots. All right, and the scriptures say you shall see the reward of the wicked. All right, and that's just, Lord willing, because that's what I was hoping for. I was hoping to get delivered. All right, but I don't know. All right, but this First Peter 4:17, it says, "For the time come that judgment must begin at the house of power." It says, "And if it begin at us, what shall the end of Salakia, and what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh Shem Shah?" It's gonna ultimately be these missiles, man, and you don't want to be a part of that. All right. And real quick to just show you, because if you're not written in the Lamb's Book of Life, you're gonna be written in the earth. All right. Meaning what? You're gonna be ashes in the earth. What the scripture says? What a ashes to ashes, dust to dust, man. You gonna return. All right. But Salakia, it's Jeremiah 17:13. It says, "O Lord, the hope of Israel, all that forsake thee shall be ashamed." All right, all the ones that didn't repent and come back to the Lord, are they gonna be ashamed at that day? All right, and they, Salakia, and they that depart from me shall be written in the earth. All right, and there you go, right there. All right, if their names ain't in the Lamb's Book of Life, their names is here, man. Meaning it was marked for destruction. All right, marked for judgment. All right. It says, because they have forsaken the Lord, Yahweh Shemiel Shah, the fountain of living waters. All right, and for that you must die. All right, because ultimately, like 2 Ezra 9:22, it says, let the multitude perish that was born in vain. All right. Um, 1 Peter 4:18, it says, and if the righteous, going back to 1 Peter's 4, and if the righteous scarcely be saved, all right, because like I said, I was sitting there with a question mark, man, like hoping, but that's, I was scared, all right, and if I was to be saved, then right, that I would have been scarcely saved, all right, but that's why I brought that precept out. But it says, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? All right, right, they back in the earth, all right, as ashes or blown to smithereens or however, because the Lord gonna get down on a lot of people too, man. All right, beams gonna be flying out the chariot too, and this is all, you know, a lot of stuff is gonna be going down, you know. But I'm just speaking on the missiles right now. All right, but if you want, you can read Second Ezra, the 13th chapter. All right, it says, this is Second Peter 3:10. It says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night. All right, because I've been myself just, you know, thinking about, like, you know, am I gonna be on the good side of the Lord or not? And then, you know, as soon as this dream, you know, happened, it was like it came out of nowhere. It was like, you know, did I have enough time, or I mean, did within the time I had to be in this truth, like, was it enough? All right, but when it when the day came, it was just so unawares, you know. And that's, you know, I thought about that too, you know. It says, but the and that's why you should put off not day to day to serve the Lord, because we don't know exactly what day. All right, so you should make sure your works and your actions and your faith, all right, is on point. It says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. All right, and that's the missiles hitting the ground, them big ass booms and bangs, man. All right, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Your car, your houses, the buildings, man, even people. All right, you made the elements too, man. All right. Matter of fact, I believe in Ezekiel 20 and 22. It says he will leave you there and melt you. All right. It says verse yeah, still in verse 10. It says, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat, and the earth and also the works that are therein shall be burned up. All right. So everything that the missiles come by is gonna be burnt up. It says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person are you to be in all holy conversation? Because if you really believe this, man, it's you gonna be uh, as righteous as you can. You're gonna be doing whatever you got to do, man, or even speaking on it. All right, the way you speak is gonna be to get what, the elect sealed, to get yourself sealed. All right, you're gonna be, you feel me? But it says, and what manner of person ought you to be in all holy conversations and godliness? All right, what kind of person are you to be? All right, in all holy conversations. If people is to speak of you, or you is to speak, you know, to yourself, because I mean not to yourself, but for yourself to people. Salakia, if I ain't articulating how I should, but you know, just how I speak. But I'm gonna keep going. It says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person are you to be in all holy conversations and godliness, looking for and hastening unto the coming day of the Lord, or of Yahweh Slakia, when the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Man, this this. I mean, for those that believe, you know, this is a serious thing. All right, and you gonna want to get yourself, you know, about this situation, because you can't really, you can't get on a plane and go nowhere and get yourself out of it. All right, you won't be. Matter of fact, Slakia. So I was reading the Joel 2 too. I was gonna put that in there, but now I am. This is Joel 2 and 3. I'm gonna read down to probably 9 or 10. But this is Joel 2 and 3. It says, a fire devoureth before them. All right, and before them is the missiles. All right, and behind them a flame burneth. All right, and that's the the fire coming out the missiles. It says the land is as the Garden of Eden, all right, which is America, Babylon the Great. Before them, it says, and behind them, all right, as soon as after they hit, it says a desolate wilderness, all right, because that's all that's gonna be left, all right, is only gonna be inhabited by like desert-like creatures, man. Man ain't gonna be able to live here, all right. That's how much damage the missiles is gonna do, man. It says, and nothing shall escape them. Like I said, you ain't getting on no plane, you ain't going nowhere, man. It says the appearance of them is the appearance of horses, which represents power, and as horsemen, shall they run. Like the noise of chariots on the top of mountains, shall they leap. Like the noise of a flame of a fire that devours stubble, as a strong people set in a battle array, because they all gonna be in sync to come and point to hit Babylon. All right. It says before their faces, Salaki, before their face, the people shall be much pain. All faces shall gather blackness. All right. There's gonna be a lot of smoke in the air, man. There's gonna be a lot of soot everywhere. It says they shall run like mighty men. All right. And this is the the, the fire from the missiles. All right. The destruction. All right. It says they shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war. And they shall march every one on his way, and they shall not break their ranks. All right, they're not going to touch each other. They ain't going to go nowhere they ain't supposed to go, but where the Lord had the people when he put it on the minds to hit their mark, man. It says, neither shall one thrust another. They shall walk every one in his path, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. When they hit the ground, ain't nothing gonna happen to them. They're gonna do the destruction. It says they shall run to and fro in the city. They shall run upon the wall. They shall climb up upon the house. And that's that blast wave, man. It says they shall climb upon the house. They shall enter in at a window. Salakia, they shall enter in at the windows like a thief, breaking the glass, just going in, whatever, burning up the walls, you know. It says the earth shall quake before them, the heavens shall tremble, the sun and the moon shall be dark. All right, like I said, I couldn't see anything, man. Like I couldn't see this. I couldn't see the sun or the moon. It was just clouds. All right. It says, and the stars shall withdraw their shining, and the chariot's gonna be blocking out a lot of that too, man. It says, and the Lord shall utter his voice before his army, all right, which is the missiles. It says, for his camp is very great, for he is strong that executeth his word, for the day of the Lord is great and very terrible, all right? And who can abide it, all right? Nobody. If the Lord don't want you to, nobody. But but yeah, I just wanted to share the dream I had, man, because I ain't never had a dream like that, all right? Lord willing, this was helping or edifying to the Lord's elect. Until next time, Shalom. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahusha, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahusha. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahusha, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahusha, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahusha, Bahashim, Rahachach Wadash. Until next time, Shalom.